Groove, you showed me how to use them. Because we've got shoulder harnesses, we have to have those also.
Okay.
Sterile cock below 3,000 feet, only those topics pertinent to flying the airplane. Positive change of flight controls. If at some point, Marcelo, I want to demonstrate something, I will say I have the flight controls. You'll respond with you have the flight controls. I will confirm I have the flight controls. Okay? That's the briefing.
Okay, perfect. All right. I did all the red parking. Electrical are off except the beacon, and fuel selector is set to both.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Okay, so for that, mixture is rich. I did a 1/8 of an inch.
Okay, now right there, that's mixture full lean. So you want to make rich as full.
Oh, it's
forward.
That's okay.
It's going to tell you right here, mixture full lean. Pull lean.
Okay, so pull lean and rich all the way. Okay, fantastic. Carb heat is off. Prime, so 2 strokes.
Okay, I think 2 strokes would be just fine.
Again, right?
Yep. You want to let it fill with fuel and then push it forward. It should be kind of difficult to compress.
Okay, cool. And it is locked?
And it's locked. Good.
We can beacon confirming on.
Beacon is on.
Clear prop area.
Okay, so we want to do first, go ahead and do the pre-oiler, and then we'll go ahead and clear prior to engine.
Okay, so...
Yeah, just hold that up and on until you see positive oil pressure. There you go, there's positive oil pressure.
All right.
Now, you can go ahead and yell clear prop.
Clear prop.
And then when you're ready to start, you go ahead and start. Yep.
All right.
Make sure your feet are on the brakes, because if this thing starts and you're not guarding the brakes, even if the parking brake is set.
May I go ahead?
You bet. So right hand on the throttle, left hand on the key. Alright, first thing, 1,000 RPM. So advance your power to 1,000 right there. Confirm you got oil pressure, confirm you got an ammeter that's not showing negative, and then go ahead and turn on your avionics master. You really need in the daytime is the beacon. At night, you need the position lights. And if you're going to taxi, then the taxi lights.
Southwest traffic, 784-648 is clear.
Right.
1836.
You got the speaker on. You can hear the speaker in the background. We're going to turn that off.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can hear you also. Okay, we're good.
Fantastic. That's it for the engine start, I suppose?
Okay, let's do it. Look, what's next?
Get it wetter?
Okay, so first of all, we got to initialize the GPS. So you're
That's
gonna hit
right. Enter.
Now, before you do that, half left, half up. Half left, half up. We're good. Hit enter again. And that should be all you need. Okay? Weather is going to be down here, 126.57, so you're going to hit the COM2 receive function.
Knots, visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 31 Celsius. Dew point 18 Celsius. Altimeter 2965. Inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 3900.
All right, we'll get the winds here real quick, and then we'll set our altimeter.
Castle Bluffs Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2347 Zulu. Wind 190 at 17 knots. Peak gusts 24 knots. Visibility more than 10.
Okay, we're good. So you get rid of him.
Sky conditions clear below 12,000.
Okay, and you're going to set the altimeter 2965. And you want to make sure that reads field elevation plus or minus 75 feet. Field elevation here is 1,245, so we're good. Okay, and while we're setting that, then you might as well just confirm that all the rest of your instruments are good too. Okay, What's your heading showing right now?
2023? No, 2022.
So 220. What's the whiskey compass showing? What's the compass showing up here?
Council traffic, Cessna 84648, take runway 18.
How much would that be? No, I'm not really sure.
Council up.
Okay, we got 12 over here, you got 15 over there, so what are we looking at?
Like 12.5 to 13?
130.
130,
You
okay.
want to set this to 130.
Oh, okay.
That only works when the engine's running. So if somebody moved this airplane, it was parked 180 degrees out, then they moved it the other direction, that's not going to turn. Okay,
Gotcha.
excellent. All right, we're good. Okay?
All right, okay.
What else we have? Heading indicator set, taxi briefing. Go ahead and grab your taxi card from your left pocket over there. Show me where we are, show me where we want to go, and tell me how we're going to get there.
Okay, we're, how would you, I always forget, what do you call it here?
We're on the ramp.
Okay, we're on the ramp. We're going to be taking up from runway 18. So we're going to be taking, how would you call the CEO?
Okay, so taxiway Charlie.
Taxiway Charlie, and then taxiway Bravo all the way to the end, and then taking up from runway 18.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, okay. Good?
We're good.
Anything else?
Nope, I think we're ready to taxi.
Okay. Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're taxiing to runway 18, Council Bluffs.
Yeah, on the ramp, taxiing to 18.
Okay. Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're on the ramp and taxiing to runway 18, Council Bluffs.
Perfect.
All right. All right. Do we test the brakes?
We're going to test the brakes as we move forward.
Okay. And that should be it.
That should be it.
Council traffic, Cessna 84648, turning downwind for runway 18, Council Bluffs.
Okay, so just take your feet off the brakes, let the airplane move forward. Might have to add a little bit of power to help it do it. And then check your brakes. Okay, alright, and I'll check my brakes. Okay, and my brakes work, okay? And all you're going to do is you're going to follow this line over here to the left. And I think flaps should come up. I think that was one of our checklist items too.
Okay.
Council traffic, Cessna 84648, turning base for runway 18, Council Bluffs.
Okay, now as we make a left turn here, we're going to check our gyroscopic systems. We're going to be looking for a left turn. The ball's swinging to the right through centrifugal force. Left turn, left turn.
Council traffic, Cessna 84648, turning final for runway 18, Council Bluffs.
And then as we turn here, we're going to look for a right turn. Okay? So we're looking for a right turn, left ball. Headings are showing a right turn.
Radio, you mentioned that we're going to be crossing runway 14, right?
Yeah, you're going to cross runway 14 and 32 at Charlie.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So you just look at your sign right there. We're going to cross 1432 at Charlie.
Okay. Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're going to be crossing 1432 on Charlie, Council Bluffs.
Okay, just confirm we're clear right and we're clear left again, and then you go ahead and advance your position. going, so you don't have to stop on this side. You're clear of the runway now, so let Council Bluffs know as you're moving that you are clear of 1432.
Okay. Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're clear of 1432. Council Bluffs.
Council traffic, this is Cessna 84648. We are clear of runway 3618. Council Bluffs.
Just real smooth. Just apply both those brakes evenly. There you go. Just managing your energy. That's all you're doing. Alright, you want to stop to where you can see that entire bar. Actually, you probably want to stop a little bit sooner than that so you have clear visibility over that hold short line.
Okay, okay, gotcha. So, before takeoff, set parking brakes.
Okay.
You got your seatbelts, I got my
Seatbelts
seatbelts.
are on.
You got your windows closed and doors locked.
Windows closed, doors locked.
Nothing obstructing the flight controls.
Okay, nope.
Flight.
So what you want to do is you want to check them. So you want to visibly check that the flight controls do work in the direction that you're turning.
Traffic, Cessna 84648. We are clear of runway 3214. Council Bluffs, taxiing back to the ramp.
Just go full back, as far back as you go. You want no obstructions.
Okay.
And then dance on the rudder and confirm that you can see the rudders deflect back there. It may be a little bit hard, but it's back there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Make sure it's rich. Throttle.
Now notice how we're moving? So you got to hold those brakes with your toes.
Okay.
That's why the parking brake doesn't work.
Magneto check.
Okay, that's where you're doing 2 clicks left, 2 clicks right, 1 click left, 1 click right. You're just looking for a slight drop in RPMs. Full power is generated by both magnetos, and what you're doing when you go to the left mag, you're grounding out the right mag. When you go to the right mag, you're grounding out the left mag. You're looking for the fact that both mags do operate individually.
Okay, engine instrument, so we got
oil pressure, oil temperature, vacuum, ammeter. Okay, you can check your ammeter out by putting on your landing light and confirming that it holds the load, and it does.
Suction gauge.
Okay, we checked suction gauge, we checked the ammeter.
Okay.
So now carb heat. You're ingesting warm air now, so you're going to get more or less dense air mixture, so the RPMs are going to drop, and then you bring that guy back to full idle, all the way back.
Idle check.
Make sure it still runs, then put it back to 1,000, and then close out your carb heat. Okay?
Throttle friction lock.
Okay, that's this guy right here. That's either tighten it or loosening it, depending on the...
Oh, yeah, that was good. Primer in, and it is locked.
Okay.
Elevator trim is set for takeoff.
Excellent.
Avionics are set.
Okay, that's right. We got 120. Well, they're not quite set. We got 122.8 here, but we're going to talk on Omaha approach, which is 124.5. So I'm going to set. So go ahead and change that. Use the big knob to change the big numbers to the left of the decimal, 124. And then the small knob will be 0.5. Right there. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent. And to make those change, you're going to hit this switch right here.
To actually
That's
set
a
it to it.
flip-flop switch. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Aircraft lights.
Okay, so at this point, now, does it say anything about a departure briefing?
Yes.
Okay, so departure briefing. So here's your departure briefing. We're taking off on runway 18 today. And we're going to be climbing to 2,100, then making a left turn out to the east practice area. Rotation speed today is going to be 55. With the gusts, we're going to add 5 to it and call it 60. We're going to climb out at VY 73. We're going to round up to 75. Okay?
Okay.
If we have any problems prior to rotation, any problems, we're going to call it a day. We're going to abort the takeoff. Throttle goes to idle. Brakes apply. We'll taxi clear if we can. If we get airborne and we lose the engine below 1,000 feet, we're going to lower the nose, look for best glide speed of 65, make shallow left or right turns to avoid obstacles, and land pretty much straight ahead. If we're above 1,000 feet, we got an option. We can either land straight ahead or we can maybe make an about face and turn and land opposite direction. Again, shooting for best glide speed of 65. That's your departure briefing.
Perfect. And
Aircraft light. So landing light comes on at this point.
which one?
Landing light. Okay? And transponder goes to altitude. So the acronym there is lights, camera, action. This is a camera because it's taking our picture digitally for the air traffic controller. So lights, camera, and then action is actually taking off.
Okay. All set?
All set. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to clear, make sure nobody's on final. Okay, both directions. Make your radio call.
Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're about to depart from runway 18, Council Bluffs.
Okay, check one more time. And then go ahead and move your position out there to the center of the runway. Okay, you're going to have to take the parking brake off. Okay. All right, just go ahead and release your brakes if you have. Just add a little bit of power, let the airplane move forward.
I got him off. Just
Okay. All right, let me borrow the flight controls. I got the flight controls.
You got the flight controls?
All right, I'm just going to tap the left brake and move that way. You got the flight controls.
I got the flight controls.
You've got the flight controls. Okay, we're going up a little bit of an incline, so you may need just a hint of power. And just go ahead and go straight, because you want to use as much runway as you can. So at this point, we just kind of ignore the yellow line. Then go ahead and make your right turn here. All right, now what you want to do is you want to... Let me borrow the flight controls a second.
You got a flight
I got
controls?
the flight controls. I'm just going to line up and I'm going to keep my nose wheel pointing straight. I don't want it canted to the right or canted to the left, okay? And now you're going to set this to your runway heading. Your runway direction is 18, so set it to 18. That's the most accurate it will ever be, okay? All right, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Static takeoff. So that means you're going to hold the brakes, go full power, and then when you're ready, release the brakes and accelerate and take off. Okay, that's really, you've already done it.
Okay. The briefing, okay.
You've already done it, so you don't want to sit on the runway too long now because somebody may be landing on top of you, okay? Have one hand on the yoke. Okay, confirm your engine instruments are all good.
All looks good.
And release the brakes. Takeoff time is 0002 Zulu. Make sure you keep your toes off the brakes. Just use the bottom of your feet to move the rudders. There you go. A little bit of right rudder required to keep tracking straight. There you go. Small changes, small adjustments. There's your 60. Go ahead and rotate. Cowling to the horizon. Right there. Okay, I'm just going to close this for now. If we need it, we'll just keep your wings level with your ailerons. Notice how the wind's blowing us to the left. So you got to put in a drift correction angle. So just come right a little bit. Just roll out right there. Let the wind help you maintain a ground track that is parallel to center line. Okay, come left just a little bit and fly that. Okay?
Okay.
Don't go ham fist on the controls. Be real light on the controls.
Yep.
Perfect. And just fly this. Keep this parallel with the horizon. So ideally, your ground track right now is 149. You want to maintain a 180, so we're about 30 degrees left of heading, so come back to 180.
Okay.
Right turn.
Yep.
A little bit of right rudder, try to keep that ball centered, step on that ball. At 2,100, you're going to level off. Pitch, bring your power back to 2,100, 2,200, something like that. But keep that level flight picture first. Okay, keep that picture. Okay, and trim is required to take those forces off the yoke. Okay, excellent. Now take a look behind you where the runway is. You see the runway back there? Look over your right shoulder.
Yes, they do.
Okay, it's off to the right, isn't it?
Yes, quite a bit.
So the wind blew us left. All right, go ahead and make a left-hand turn to the east. Let Council Bluffs know you're departing the pattern to the east.
Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're on departing pattern to the east. Council Bluffs.
You're just using your left hand to maneuver the aircraft. The right hand will remain on your knee unless you need it for something else. All right, let's confirm we got our climb check done.
Okay, airspeed 80, between 80 and 90. That we're 90.
Okay.
Throttle.
Okay, so that was all during the climb. So full power, we're good. Mixture is good for where we're at. Now we want to talk to Omaha approach. So go ahead and flip this.
Oh, over here.
Yep, just not this guy right up here. Okay, and you're nope. Flip it again. You want 124.5 at the top. There you go.
Okay.
And you're going to say Omaha departure. Cessna November 2335 Echo 2100 east of Council Bluffs.
Omaha departure. This is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're at 2,100 feet east of Council Bluffs.
Cessna 2335 Echo, Omaha approach. Good afternoon. Squawk 0216, say intentions.
Say 0216 east practice area. 0216 east practice area.
Council Bluffs, Cessna November 2335 Echo. 0216 practice area. Council Bluffs.
Okay, now you're talking to one guy, so you don't have to say Council Bluffs.
Oh, okay.
Omaha departure. This is 2335 Echo. We understand 0216. We're working the east practice area.
Cessna 35 Echo, Roger, radar contact 3 miles east of Council Bluffs.
So
Remote
0216.
navigation, east practice area, outer below 4,500, Omaha altimeter 2963.
Okay, 2963, outer below 4,500. So go ahead and make sure that says 2963.
4616 has the airport say.
Skywest 4616.
Okay, so that's 2960, so probably something more like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now you can climb to 4,000 feet, so let's go ahead and do it. Pitch, add your full power. We always climb with full power. Keep that ball centered. You're going to need a little bit of right rudder as you climb. So yeah, so when you're talking on 124.5, that's a discrete frequency. That's not a common frequency. So all we have to do is just say Omaha approach, Omaha departure.
Tower 132.1.
That's it.
Over to tower, we'll talk to you in a bit. Skywest 46.
Just keep this parallel with the horizon. Keep that ball centered with the rudder.
Aircraft off at Air Force Base information, Sierra.
Omaha approach, citation 819, Charlie Whiskey out of 106, descending 6,000, airport in sight.
Station 819, Charlie Whiskey, Omaha approach. Good afternoon. Expect approach clearance in about 6
We're
miles.
climbing to 4,000, right?
4,000 feet.
Okay.
5,000, 9 Charlie Whiskey.
Citation 9 Charlie Whiskey, descend to maintain.
Okay, I don't know if you can see through the right eyebrow window, but that's Trainer down there.
Landing 14 right.
These practice areas east of Trainer.
8 miles as a CRJ2 at 2,500 on final.
3,500 looking for traffic, 9 Charlie Whiskey.
All right, 3,000 for 4,000, 1,000 to go.
Citation 9 Charlie Whiskey, descend to maintain 3,000. The CRJ is now at about 2 to 3 o'clock and 5 miles, 2,100.
Down to 3,000, still looking, 9 Charlie Whiskey. Insight, 9 Charlie Whiskey.
Station 9 Charlie Whiskey, cleared visual approach, runway 14 left.
With the visual, 14 left, 9 Charlie Whiskey.
On my approach, Beachjet 420 Bravo Delta 206 for 16,000.
All right, do you have full power in there?
Beachjet 420 Bravo Delta, Omaha approach.
Always climb with full power.
Discretion, maintain 3,000, expect 14 left.
Discretion to 3,000, 14
All right,
left.
give me a climbing turn to the north, or to the south.
Citation 9 Charlie Whiskey, contact tower 132.1.
Remember, a little bit of right rudder, keep that ball centered as you turn.
Beachjet 0 Bravo Delta, flighting 260, vector to final approach course.
260 for the final, 0 Bravo Delta.
Excellent. You might have a better picture of Trainer now from your side.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
And we're
pitch, power, and trim. Go back to 2,100, 2,200, something like that. All right, so the thing we do before every maneuver, first of all, let's go ahead and run the cruise checklist, make sure we got that.
Power, 2200.
Yeah, we're good, sure.
Elevators, what's that? And make sure it's lean, and landing lights,
I'll tell you what, just for grins, because I know it's warm today, I'm just going to bring the power out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm bringing the mixture out till I see a slight drop in RPM.
Okay.
There's my slight drop, put it back to where it was, and then just a little bit forward of that.
Okay.
A little bit rich of peak. Now because I trim for better, I lean for best power, the airplane might be climbing a little bit, because I just added a little bit of power. There you go. Okay. All right. So go ahead and put the, in fact, open up the checklist before the engine failure in flight. It's going to be in the red section. Keep going. All right, and fire during flight, airspeed, we got that. Forced landing, so you're going to keep that.
Okay.
And just kind of stick it in the pocket there so it's ready for you. All right, now, before we do any maneuvers, we're going to do clearing turns. I don't care how you do it, you just got to verify to your instructor and the examiner that the area is clear of other traffic. So go ahead and give me a left-hand turn to 360. And as you're turning, be looking around, be looking outside. 30 degrees of bank. Roll, a little bit of back pressure, pull your way through the turn. There you go, keep that ball centered, just match that picture all the way through the turn. Okay, the nose dropped a little bit, just a little bit of back pressure. Just pull your way through the turn. That's it, be looking outside, head on a swivel, looking for other traffic. If I tell you what, bring it all the way around to 270, then back to the north.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do like a left 90, right 90 here. And we're good. Okay, we're in the sun. That's hard to see, but I'm pretty sure we're clear there. And then a right-hand next thing we're doing is going to do slow flight. So see if you can maintain as close to 4,000 feet as you can.
Okay.
45 knots. And 30 degrees of flaps ultimately, okay?
Okay. May I start?
Go ahead, whenever you're ready. So before you do that,
yes.
Okay, pull your carb heat out.
Okay.
Okay, pull your power back to 15.
696 is 200 descending 1.
Other way.
With,
now notice how we're losing altitude. So what you got to do is you got to pull up, sacrifice some of that airspeed for altitude.
Discretion, maintain 3,000.
Keep that nose up. Drop 10 degrees of flaps.
Down
Put
to
it nose up trim.
3,000, expect 14 left, and we
one full roll. Drop another notch of flaps.
696, thanks. Fly heading 260.
Okay, another roll of nose up trim.
Heading 260.
Another notch of flaps. Okay, one roll of nose up trim. All the way, power to 2,000. Power to 2,000. Okay, hold it there. Okay? Keep that ball centered. Keep that heading on 360.
Traffic at 12 o'clock, 3 miles north.
Keep your airspeed at 45, so lower your nose a little bit. Okay, remember, you're managing your airspeed with pitch. And your power with altitude. So we got a little descent going, so you got to add full power.
Full power?
Full power. That's the only way you can climb. As you go full power, the airplane's going to want to come left on you, so keep that ball centered. Okay? Just keep it at 45. Keep the wings level. There you go. If you need to trim the airplane, if you're having to push down to the yoke, put the nose down, trim it. Just a little bit, though.
Beaches 0 Bravo Delta, cleared visual approach, runway 14 left. Traffic is no longer observed. Last position
keep
is
that
about
pitch for 45.
Okay, we're still looking.
Okay, you're at 52, so you got to bring the nose up a little bit. There you go. Okay, and look at how slow we're climbing, only about 300 feet per minute.
Yep.
Okay, just keep that pitch there.
Yep.
Try to keep it constant. Don't be real aggressive with the pitch, just be real smooth with it, okay?
Okay.
Keep this parallel with the horizon. Just keep that right rudder in there. Just keep whatever right rudder is required to keep that ball centered. And just keep this level with the horizon with your yoke, with your ailerons, okay? Okay, go ahead and give me a right turn to 180. In slow flight, we don't go more than 15 degrees of bank or we're going to lose a lot of lift. Okay, you're at 20 degrees of bank right now.
Okay, a little bit less. Okay.
A little bit less. So right turn to 270, left turn to 180. And if you're looking outside while we're doing this, then we can call this a clearing turn for our next maneuver.
Station 0 Bravo Delta, contact them on tower 132.1, good night.
3210 Bravo Delta, good night.
And then left turn to?
180. In this case, you're still going to need a little bit of right rudder in the left-hand turn to keep that ball centered. Okay, excellent. Roll out right there. All right, let's go ahead and recover from slow flight. So full power, carb heat in, take out 10 degrees of flaps, go from 30 to 20, lower that nose, get some airspeed, take out a little bit of trim as you accelerate. Other way, you put nose up to enter, you're going to have to put nose down to recover. Okay, take out another notch of flaps. Okay. As you accelerate, you retrim the airplane. And then finally you can bring all your flaps up. Okay, good. Alright, so we did a clearing turn set. When you're ready, go ahead and configure the airplane for 2200 RPM, level flight, and we'll do steep turns.
Put on
4,000 feet, so pitch for level flight, set your power for 2200 RPM. And trim is required. Alright, let the airplane be perfectly balanced. Alright, so your speed right now is 80, you're at 4,000 feet, you're going to do a steep turn, left-hand turn, 360 degrees, okay?
Okay.
Back to 180, so get an idea of what you're looking at because you're going to roll out on this line.
Okay.
Okay?
Left-hand
turn. Have your hand on that throttle, ready to go. 30 degrees of bank back pressure, add power. Go to 45. There you go, neutralize, pull your way through the turn. Okay, if you're losing altitude, roll out a little bit of bank angle. Back pressure, back to 4,000 feet, roll back into 45 and hold that back pressure. You got to put a lot of back pressure in on the steep turn, okay?
Okay.
There you go, roll out here. Okay, pull your power back a little bit. Okay, that was good, just a little bit, back to 2100 RPM. And when you're ready, we'll do one to the right.
Okay.
Okay? Alright.
Okay.
Hand on the throttle ready to go because you know you're going to need it. Let's go ahead and do it. Roll. 30 degrees, power, pull. Okay, keep the turn going. You still got to go to 45.
Yeah.
So look at this guy right here. Nail your 45. Then neutralize, then pull your way through the turn. If you've got a bug spot, drag a bug spot across the horizon. That's going to be your pitch. That's going to give you your back pressure. Okay? Note the horizon bisecting the windscreen. That's perfect. That's 45 degrees. Hold that all the way around. Alright, and then as you roll out, release the back pressure. Pull the power off. Okay, that was good. Alright, let's do another clearing turn set. Let's do a left 90, right 270, and head back to the north.
Okay. I'm sorry, say that again?
Left 90, right 270, so we'll be heading north ultimately.
Sharp turn or just?
30 degrees of bank.
Okay.
Unless you're doing steep turns, you only need to go 30 degrees. Okay, there's your 90, we're clear. We're doing clearing turn sets, so be looking outside to do this then. Right hand 270 degree turn. Very nice. Alright, just 30 degrees of bank is all you need here. Okay? And roll out on a northerly heading. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same maneuver we did before where we did that simulated traffic pattern, but we're going to unfold it. Okay? So we're not going to make our turns, we're just going to do it straight ahead. And at the very end, we're going to get into our stall. Okay?
Okay.
And the stall recovery will be carpet in, full power, flaps up to 20, get the nose back to the horizon. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, so we're simulated downwind, so go ahead. We'll do a simulated radio call. Council Bluffs traffic, 2335 Echo, left downwind, runway 36, Council Bluffs, or 18, Council Bluffs. We'll do our gups check before landing. G, gas. U, undercarriage. You got a wheel on your side, I got a wheel on my side. M, mixture, full rich. Prop spinning, switches and seatbelts. Landing lights are on, seatbelts are on. Okay, ready? We're beam the numbers. Carb heat. Carb heat. Power back to 1700. And don't descend. Hold the altitude. Back to 1700 on the power. Bring that power back. Bring it back right there. 10 degrees of flaps. 75. There's 75 on the airspeed indicator. Let the nose come down.
696, proceed direct SATAR and advise the field.
Okay. Take your hand off the yoke. Does she want to fly 75?
Okay, direct
Pretty much.
to 6 again.
Okay. All right.
Actually, let's make that well. Bravo,
So
uniform.
there's 75. Now we're going to drop another notch of flap. That's going to be our base turn. Council Bluffs.
696, just proceed
Cessna
direct
2335 Echo, left base, runway 18.
Tango.
Make sure we're flying
Okay,
70. If we're not flying 70,
Six
pitch
nine.
down a little bit to get your 70 and put maybe 1 or 2 balls nose down trim in. 1 or 2 balls, that's it. Hold your 70. Okay? Excellent. Excellent. Okay, she's stabilized. She's still coming up a little bit, so pitch down a little bit. Put another 1 or 2 balls nose down trim in. Just hold that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and go to 30 degrees of flaps. You should be looking for 65 here, okay? Hold your 65, okay? You're just pitching for 65. That's your final airspeed. Council Bluffs traffic, 2335 Echo, final runway 18, Council Bluffs. All right, we'll call 3,500 feet field elevation. So here's what you're going to do. At 50 feet prior, you're going to bring the power to idle. Hold that picture. Find some reference 1 fist above the shroud, okay? And hold it there. Ready? Power to idle. Okay, hold that nose there. Hold that nose right there. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Round out to level flight. Hold that right there. As you slow down, bring the cowling to the horizon. Hold it. 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 Full back pressure. There's a stall. Full power. Flaps up to 20.
Feeling safe for exit jet 6.
Okay, carb heat in. Get back on your 360 heading and set your climb picture. Cowling to the horizon, no more, no less. Okay? You have to retrim the airplane, retrim the airplane.
Okay, clear for the visual 14 left, over to tower, exit jet 6.
Bring the flaps up to 10. Okay, they're there already, just leave them right there, okay? Hold that picture, okay? And then go ahead and bring your flaps all the way up. Retrim as necessary, okay? That's your power off stall. Okay? Hold that nose right there on the horizon. Keep that 360 heading. Okay? Alright. Go ahead and level off here at 3,500. Pitch for level flight. Power 2,100. And let's make a left turn to 180. Maybe looking outside, this is going to be our clearing turn to the south for our next maneuver, which is the power on stall. Okay, so everything you've done so far, you have seen before.
Okay.
This is going to be new. Now, trainer's up there somewhere because the wind was blowing us to the north, so we're just going to do these maneuvers to the south, all right?
All right.
All right, so let me fly the maneuver first, okay?
Okay.
You just watch, okay? All right. So at this point, I'm in level flight, 3,500. Carb heat to slow down. Anytime I blow the green arc, I put carb heat on. Back to 15. Nose wants to drop, I'm going to hold the nose up. I'm just going to keep 3,500 feet, 3,500 until I get close to 60 knots, 60 to 65. Okay?
65.
Put a lot of back pressure in there. All right, there's 60. Full power. Set my climb picture. Nose on the horizon, a little bit of right rudder to keep that ball centered. Okay? I'm just climbing out. I'm simulating that I'm climbing out of Council Bluffs, runway 18. Okay? Just flying this heading, just relaxed, just holding it. Okay? All right. Once I'm stabilized, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the nose up. I'm going to imagine my toes touching the horizon, just real gradual, a little bit of right rudder, just a hint. Just holding it, just holding it, just holding it. Okay, and that's the stall. Step on the high wing, get the nose back to the horizon. Okay? And that's it. And then just reset my climb picture. Okay? That's the stall. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to level off here. You're going to put your feet on the rudders, you're going to put your hand on the yoke, and you're going to go through it with me, okay?
Okay.
All right, so again, carb heat, power back to 15, and just holding it. Okay, just bleeding off that energy, just bleeding it off. Okay? Holding the altitude, just bleeding it off, bleeding it off. close to 60. There's 60. Carb heats in. Full power. A little bit of right rudder. Set the cowling on the horizon. Okay, just flying a normal climb picture. And then when I'm ready, just gradually bring the nose up, toes on the horizon, a little bit of right rudder, just a hair, just a hint, and just hold it. There's nothing hurried about this, okay? Back pressure, back pressure, back pressure. Now, if the left wing drops, just step on the right wing just a little bit. And then just bring the nose back to the horizon.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. All right, you ready?
Oh, I guess so, yes.
Okay, you got the flight controls.
I got the flight controls.
You have the flight controls. All right. 180, just parallel that road.
Yes. So.
Okay.
Carb heat up.
Carb heat. Power back to 15. Okay, just hold that nose there, bleed off that energy. Okay, just hold that nose up. Got about a 200-foot descent rate, so just bring the nose up. Okay. As the airplane slows down, the nose is going to want to drop. Okay, that's pretty close to 60. Carb heat in. Full power. Okay, just set your climb picture. Just keep your cowling on the horizon. Just set your cowling on the horizon. Just do it incrementally in steps. Okay? Hold it right there. Okay? Hold that picture. Just hold that normal climb picture.
Okay.
That's all you're doing. And then when you're ready, then bring your toes to the horizon. Okay? There you go. Just real gradual like. A little bit of right rudder, just a hint. Just a hint, not too much, just a hint. Okay? Bring that nose up. Keep your toes on the horizon. Keep the wings level. Full back pressure. Full back pressure. Full back pressure. Full back pressure. Bring that stick all the way back. There you go. That's the stall. And just get the cowling back to the horizon. Get the cowling back to the horizon. Because you want to sustain the climb.
Okay.
That was brilliant. That was good. Okay, let's go ahead and level off here. Pitch for level flight. Set your power. And we're good. Okay?
Okay, we're good.
All right. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate the simulated engine failure.
Okay.
All right, so we're flying along now.
Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain.
As you're flying along, you should be looking outside for various fields that you could use if you had to, okay?
Turn left.
So is there a field over there? Yeah, there is. Okay, see those lines, those rows right there separated by the green stripes?
Yes, yes.
Okay, right off about halfway up your strut. We're going to use that.
Okay.
So I want to land to the south. Now all of a sudden something happens. I lose my engine. Oh no, I've lost my engine. So what do? 1, 2, 3 rolls of nose up trim. Going for 65. I'm going to put myself on a downwind. I'm going to put myself right to the east of those stripes. Okay, there's a guy there with a tractor. You see the guy with the tractor?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to fly basically right over him. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to troubleshoot. So what am I troubleshooting? I'm going gas, right? Make sure I'm on both. Maybe I go to right, maybe I go to left. Maybe I play with my mixture a little bit, okay? Check my primer knob. Maybe that didn't come out on me, okay? That's my gas, okay? Air, carb heat, okay? Play with my throttle a little bit, okay? There's my 65. 65 is good. I'm just going to fly out here a little ways. Life is good right now. Okay, and then spark. What am I going to do? I'm going to play with my magnetos. Okay, nothing happens. At that point, I'm going to grab the checklist. And what's the checklist say for the forced landing?
Seat back upright.
Mine is. Yours should be also.
Everyone with seat belts, yes.
Okay.
Maintaining 65.
65. And right now, there's my field right over there. I'm going to land just to the west of the tractor.
Okay.
Okay. You see it? And I'm just going to orbit around it because I'm here. All I need to do is just kill some altitude. Okay? So I'm just going to orbit around it. Ultimately, I want to be at 2,200 feet downwind. And right now, I got about 1,000 feet to go. Okay, go ahead and continue with the checklist.
We would cut off engine.
Okay,
with
so
the
just go ahead and just read this. Okay, idle. Okay, this is going to come to cutoff.
exactly.
Okay.
We cut off the end fuel. Fuel selector would be to off, which is all the way.
Okay.
Yep. Flaps would be as required, all the way to 4E for landing.
And we won't do that until landing is assured. Okay.
Doors must be unlatched too.
Okay, unlatched and opened. Okay.
Okay. And touch down with a slightly tail low.
Okay.
And apply brakes heavily.
Okay, so at this point, what I would do is I would squawk 7700.
Okay.
I would let our Omaha approach know that we're descending. We're about, I would say, 7 miles to the south, or to the northeast of Trainer. Okay. I got 500 feet to lose. I'm on my downwind now, so I'm just going to make it continue my 360.
Okay.
Okay. And I let them know that I've got an engine failure and I'm going down. Okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to clear the engine here and make sure it doesn't really quit on us. Okay? I'm going to land just to the field to the right of the tractor. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm a little bit fast right now, so I'm still going to retrim the airplane for 65. Coming around. Okay? Now the wind's blowing me, so I got to put in some steeper banks so I stay close. Otherwise, I'm going to get blown way out. Okay, so I'm about 1,000 feet above the ground. My field is off to the left. Okay? All I'm going to do is I'm going to start turning gradually. Okay? I'm going to be flying into the wind, and the wind's going to be pretty strong, so I don't want to fly out too much. Okay? Still maintaining, hopefully trying to maintain my 65. Don't worry about this guy right here. Now I'm turning the line up on my final. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to pick the one just to the right of the tractor, that big flat field that is surrounded by green, right?
Right.
That's it right there, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to fly that. If the field's not moving in the windscreen, that means I'm going to hit it. That's perfect, okay? If it's falling in the windscreen, it means I'm too high. So what do I need to do? I need to probably drop some flaps, okay? That's going to slow me down a little bit. Now I can see the field better, okay? And I'm still flying 65, so I'm coming down. My goal is to land right there, abeam that tractor. Tractor's scared because he sees us. Okay, coming down, coming down. I'm going to drop all my flaps, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. This is too perfect. Too perfect. I couldn't have planned this better. Okay?
Okay.
Landing's assured, so at this point we go around. So go ahead, go carb heat in.
Carb heat in it.
Full power. Okay, bring your flaps up to 20. Right there. And set our climb picture. Okay, I got to retrim the airplane. We could have made that landing. That was textbook, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so you got the flight controls, Marcelo?
I got the flight controls.
Okay, go ahead and take the rest of your flaps out, or bring the flaps up to 10. Okay? Hold that steady state climb picture, cowling on the horizon. And when you're ready, bring up the rest of your flaps. Okay? Alright, very nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do rectangular pattern maneuver. So we're going to get up to 2,100 feet.
Okay.
Okay? Now one thing I didn't mention is the altitudes you want to do these maneuvers at. Okay? You want to do your slow flight, stall series, and your steep turns no lower. You want to recover no lower than 3,000 feet.
Then 3,000, okay.
3,000 feet. Okay, these low maneuvers, the ground reference maneuvers, you want to do anywhere between 600 to 1,000 feet AGL. I picked 2,100 feet because that's pattern altitude. That's altitude you already know. Okay? Alright, go ahead and level off here. Pitch for level flight. Power back to 2001. Don't trim yet. You got to set your power first. So pitch. Keep that pitch picture. Bring your power back to 21.
And then
trim is required to keep that there. Okay?
Okay.
All right, what I want you to do now is I want you to make a left turn to the north. And we're going to find some road to parallel. You're going to keep that road off your left side. You're going to keep that road halfway up your strut.
Okay.
So tell you what, roll out here. We're going to use this road right up here, okay? The one running north-south.
Okay.
All you're going to do is fly this box pattern. You're going to find a mile section line. You're just going to fly that, okay? And keep it at 2,100. stay on the right side of this road. Even though we haven't technically started the maneuver, you don't want to be over on the other side of the road. So you got to put in some kind of heading that's going to keep you flying a perfect ground track of 090. This should be reflecting something more like this. Okay, see this road coming up on your left?
Yes.
You're going to make a turn and you're going to keep that road off your left wing halfway up the strut. Okay, about 30 degrees of bank is what you want. Because you got a tailwind here, so it's going to be a higher ground speed, higher turn radius. Okay, roll out right here. Okay. And look at that road relative to the strut. So right now the strut's a little bit, or the road's a little bit close to us. So let's go ahead and drive it out a little bit. We're going to come right.
So we're right in the middle.
You care about that road over there.
Okay.
All right, and right there. Okay, so keep that road halfway up your strut. Now we're flying a half mile because we've got a half-mile offset. That road to that road is a mile. This stripe in the middle, this green stripe there that you can see going off into the horizon, that's your half-mile point. Okay, so that's good. But your goal is to maintain your offset with your strut.
Okay, so far so good, yes.
Okay, good. Now we come up on this next turn, you're going to make a left-hand turn flying into the west. Again, keeping that road, that east-west road, halfway up your strut. Don't turn yet.
Okay.
It's got to be on your outside. It's got to be on your left side. Okay. Now you can start your left-hand turn. Okay, not too steep at this point. You want to roll out on your half-mile point. Okay, so roll it out a little bit. The wind's going to help you. The wind's going to blow you to the right. Okay? But at some point, you're going to have to crab into the left a little bit to keep that road parallel to your ground track. Okay? All right. Just hold that right there. It looks good.
But I'm still losing a little bit of altitude.
Okay, so add a little bit of power. 2100 is what you want. You got 2100 right now. Okay? Now, our ground track is 287. We want to maintain 270, so we need to come 15 degrees to the left to account for the wind. Notice how the wind blew us out. So fly something like that.
So we can correct and then...
That's right. Okay, so hold that. Okay, when you find your next north-south road, we're going to turn to the south. All right, tell you what, you see this green tree line right here?
Yes.
That's going to be your road.
Okay.
So you're going to turn to parallel that. So wait until you beam it. And then go ahead and initiate your turn. Now you're turning into the wind so you can shallow it out a little bit. Okay? All right, so if you consider that road right there and that road are a mile apart, okay?
Okay.
You can find your half-mile point.
Which would be that right in front of us.
That is correct. Okay, when you find your next east-west running road, you'll turn eastbound to parallel that.
Okay.
Okay, that is your...
That would be right all the way in the front.
This one coming right up.
This one over here, okay.
Okay. This is a rectangular pattern, that's it. Okay. Pretty straightforward. right.
Right over here.
That's it. Now again, it's going to be a shallow bank because you got a headwind right here. Kind of a headwind. So if you turn too steep, you're going to roll out too close to your road.
Okay, gotcha.
Kind of put yourself on a position where you're on a half-mile offset. So there's your road, there's your other road, that's a mile apart. So your half-mile point is going to be that green line that's running between the two. And remember, the winds are going to be blowing us to the north.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so you can see our ground track right now is perfect, 090, so roll out right here. That's going to hold you parallel to this road, okay? And that's the drift angle we've got to apply.
Because of the headwind.
That's right. Because the wind's blowing, the crosswind, the wind's blowing us from the south to the north. Okay?
Okay.
And then once we pass the beam, the vertex of those two roads, we'll call it quits, and I will demonstrate a turnaround of point, and then you will do a turnaround of point.
All right.
I suspect this is the town of Oakland up here. All right, let me borrow the flight controls.
Okay, you got a flight
I
control.
got the flight controls. All right, what I'm going to do is initially turn out to the south. I'm going to do a clearing turn set, so I'm looking to make sure I'm clear of not only other traffic, but obstacles. Okay? So now I'm going to make my turn to the north, because I want to enter this on a downwind. I'm making the assumption the winds are out of the south. Okay? All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the next crossroads that I see in front of me as my reference. Okay? All right, so I got a road right here that's crossing right there, okay? So I'm going to use my half-mile reference, which is going to be this green line set.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fly half-mile references the entire way, okay? So the maneuver has started. All right, I have a tailwind right now, okay? That means I've got to make this next bank steep, and you want to have a continuous bank in, whether it's a shallow or steep. That's a mile, so my half-mile point's going to be probably right here along this tree line, okay? All right, coming around now. I know that I'm going to have a crosswind blowing me out, so I'm going to have to turn in a little bit, so my point's going to be in front of the wing. Okay, now, I'm going to pick up a headwind as I turn into the wind, so my bank angle becomes a lot shallower. So where's my half-mile point? Half-mile point's going to be this green line right to the left of those farms, those farm buildings, okay? Notice how I've got a very gradual bank in there, only about 5 degrees.
Evening departure, Southwest 580 out of 3,000 to 5,000.
Southwest 580, Omaha departure, radar contact, Columbia maintain 15,000.
I got my ground speed drop off to 60 knots.
15,000, left turn 100.
Okay, I still got a bank in there. You never want to level off in this turnaround of point. You want to keep the bank, you want to keep a bank in there. It's not going to stay the same either, okay? So here I kind of lost my, I put in too steep of a bank because now I have to roll out a little bit. So that's not too terribly good. Now my next half-mile point is going to be that green line that runs to the east, halfway between this road and that road. Okay, so just a shallow bank angle because again, I've got a headwind. Okay, I've lost a little bit of altitude, so I got to bring some power in there to get my altitude back. Okay, the wind's forcing me in, so this is kind of an angled turn, so this isn't very good. Okay? But watch what happens when I make this turn here, when I cross this half-mile point. I'm going to start picking up a tailwind. So what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to steepen it up. Okay? Really steepen it up to get to my half-mile point. My half-mile point is this green line right here, just to the left of this farm. Okay, get my altitude back. All right. So as we cross over this, I'm going to give you the flight controls, okay?
Okay.
Ready? You've got the flight controls.
I got the flight controls.
You've got the flight controls. Okay? Your tree line there is your next half-mile point, so keep the bank kind of sharp.
Okay.
Okay, fly right over that tree line. Be looking at your reference too, your crossroads, off your left wing. you go. Now shallow it out just a little bit, okay? Because as you make this next turn, you're going to be into the wind, right? All right, so your half-mile point is the tree line just to the left of that farmstead, so just a shallow bank, maybe 10 degrees.
Southwest 580, contact Minneapolis Center on 119.6. Have a good night.
19.6, good night, Southwest 580.
Eyeball in your turn to your crossroads. That's your point that you're actually turning around. Okay, not too steep. Okay, keep your 2,100. Slow your nose a little bit. Okay, just keep the bank angle here. This is a good bank angle here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to have to roll out just like I did. Okay, just hold it. Okay, that's your point there, the crossroads. The goal is to maintain that half-mile radius around that point. So where's your next half-mile point?
Right in those trees, right in front of us.
Okay, it's going to be that green stripe that runs to the east.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Just maybe a 5-degree left-hand bank turn. Okay, just 5 degrees, just hold it right there. Okay, 5 degrees, just a little bit of bank. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, try to maintain a constant radius. You want this thing to look like a circle if this were ever charted from above. Okay, you're at your half-mile point. Now you're going to start picking up your tailwind. So now you got to increase your bank angle. Okay, increase your bank angle. Okay, there you go. Probably do about 20 degrees of bank. And you're going to roll over your next half-mile point, which is that green line right there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so keep that bank.
Continue? Okay.
Yep. All right. All right. That is your turnaround of points, okay?
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is just level off here, going to the south. See this next road here?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We're going to do S-turns, and we're going to do S-turns to the west, okay?
Okay.
So it's the same concept, okay? You're going to maintain half-mile offset to the north and to the south of that east-west running road. Okay, we give you just a little bit of power there.
Yeah.
Maintain 21. When you cross over this road, it'll be a left-hand turn. The initial bank angle, will it be shallow or sharp?
Shallow.
It'll be steep because you got a headwind or a tailwind.
Okay.
Okay? So you got a higher ground speed, so you've got to put in a steeper bank turn. Your half-mile point is going to be this green line running east-west. Okay?
Departure Skyway.
So fly right over that. Don't go too sharp or you're going to roll inside.
Okay.
You want to be right on the top.
Contact, climb and maintain 15,000 and turn left.
Now you're turning into the wind, so what's your bank angle going to be?
Heading 030
Oh,
up
okay.
to 1.
Now it's going to be shallow.
Shallower, so maybe 10 degrees of bank. Okay, just
Okay.
hold 10 degrees. Your goal is to roll over that road wings level. Okay? If you turn too sharp, you're going to roll out too soon. If you turn too shallow, you're going to have to really steepen it up to roll over the road. So you want to pick some kind of bank angle that you think will get you across that road wings level. This road we're coming up on right now, this east-west running road, this one right here. That road with that bridge. Okay? Just hold it just like that. Okay, just hold that bank angle. Okay, this is good. 10 degrees of bank seems to be working into the wind. Okay? You can see our wings are going to be parallel to this road.
Yes.
Okay? Now you're going to roll the other direction. What kind of bank angle do you want going this direction? To the right. Shallow or steep?
Now it's going to be steep.
It's going to be shallow because you're still heading into the wind. Okay? So 10 degrees of bank.
Okay.
And your job is to roll out over the half-mile point. So if you don't have a half-mile point directly in front of you, you might have one further down the road.
We can see it right over there.
Okay, so 10 degrees of bank is all you need right now. Okay, and just hold that. Just hold 10 degrees until you are on that half-mile point. At that point, you're going to turn, you're going to have a tailwind, so what's your bank angle going to be?
Steep.
Steep, okay? That's about all you're going to get right here. So now you got to roll it up to about 20 degrees, maybe 30 degrees of bank. Okay? Your job is to pick some bank angle, maybe even 45. That's going to put you over that road. Wings parallel to the road, just like that. Okay? And then roll out and go the other direction. Okay? So practice that a little bit. Okay? So So now you got to go 10 degrees of bank to the left. Okay, just 10 degrees. Look for your half-mile point, which is right below us right here. I'm sorry, you got a steep turn, so it's going to be about 30 degrees of bank. There you go. Now as you roll into the wind, now you got to take the bank down to about 10 degrees. That's all you're doing, is you're just basically making these hemispheric turns around this road. All right. Keep that little bit of bank in there. There you go. Just enough to get you across that road wings level. Not too much, not too little. All right, we'll do one more to the west.
Okay.
And we'll head back and we'll do a couple landings.
So 4616, contact Minneapolis Center on 119.
I will demonstrate a landing and then you will do a landing.
Okay.
That was 4616.
And I'll talk you through it. Alright, so go ahead and start your turn to the right. Remember, you're into the wind, so shallow. No more than 10 degrees of bank. You want to roll out over your half-mile point, which is going to be this green line right up here. Alright, so you're here, so go ahead and start rolling it up. About 45 degrees of bank is what you're going to need. Remember the back pressure that you're going to have to put on the yoke to keep the altitude.
Delta Phase Romeo, current at Epley.
Alright, that's it, my friend. Alright, let's go ahead and turn back around. Turn me to a heading of about 240.
Okay.
Left-hand turn. Okay, just keep it at 30 degrees of bank. And let's bring the altitude up to 3,000 feet, so 240.
Oh, 240.
240. Let's go ahead and climb to 3,000 feet. So full power. Cowling on the horizon. Alright. Off at your 10 o'clock, just below the horizon, there's a white water tower. Do you see it?
Where's it again?
Right now it's going to be at your 11 o'clock. Now it's at your 12 o'clock. A white water tower, just below the horizon. Do you see it?
Oh, yes, I see it. Yeah, all the way in the end.
That's Trainer, so fly toward Trainer.
Okay.
Okay, 3,000 feet. And we got a lot of wind out here, going 46 knots. And we got about 7 miles to go, so it's going to take us about 10 minutes to get to Trainer.
Okay.
Good job on keeping that ball centered. That's awesome. This time, go ahead and keep the power up around 2,400 because we've got a long ways to go.
Okay.
So that means the nose is going to want to pitch up on you, so you got to pitch down. So pitch down first. Get that pitch picture before you trim.
Okay.
Now you can start trimming, based on what you feel the airplane doing. So have your hand on the yoke and get a sense for what the airplane's doing. If you need to push forward to keep that picture, a little nose down trim. If you need to pull back to keep that picture, a little nose up trim. Okay, try to hold 3,000 feet. So lower that nose a little bit. Put some nose down trim in, 1 or 2 balls worth. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and run the descent checklist.
Okay.
You've got the descent checklist in your lab.
So, checklist.
Okay, so descent. So it starts on the previous page.
Oh, the previous page. Okay. Descent. Throttle as required.
Okay.
Make sure.
Okay, we'll keep it full rich for now.
Okay, and carb heat as also as required.
Okay. All right, go to the next page.
Get a weather.
All right, let's get the weather.
Come 2, right?
Comp 2.
800.
Council Bluffs Municipal Airport.
Automated weather observation 010 Zulu. Wind 180 at 13 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 30 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 2964. Inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 380.
Okay, so go ahead and get rid of the weather.
Okay.
All right, what else do we have left?
Before landing, check the seat belts.
Okay, well, we got to do the
altimeter.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
So right now, 29064 is going to be it. Once she changes this over, don't set it yet.
Okay.
We have to wait until she changes over to advisor frequency. Heading indicator, right now the whiskey compass is showing about 185. So set this to 185 if it's not already. Perfect. Okay. Now what you're going to do is go ahead and head toward trainer and let Omaha Approach know that you're going to return to Council Bluffs. So you're going to say, Omaha Approach, Cessna November 2335 Echo, East Practice Area, returning to Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs, Cessna November 2335 Echo, east of practice area, returning to Council Bluffs.
35 Echo, roger, proceed on course to Council Bluffs. Do you have the NOTAMs to Council Bluffs?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
35 Echo, roger, no traffic observed between you and the Council Bluffs Airport. Change advisory frequencies approved. Have a good night.
35 Echo, thank you. All right, change advisory frequency. So now you go to 122.8. Okay, we can set this to 1200. Okay, and you're going to set your altimeter 29064. There you go. All right, so when you're talking to those folks, it's always Omaha Approach. Your first call is Omaha Departure, and then all calls after that is Omaha Approach.
Okay.
So don't even throw Council Bluffs in there. Council Bluffs is strictly 122.8. All right, let's go ahead and start a descent, a gradual descent down to 2,100 feet.
Okay, RPM set to, no.
Let's go ahead and start a gradual descent, so just pull your power back. Anything less than what you got right now will cause your airplane to descend. Just let the airplane come down. Now, Council Bluffs Airport is 7 miles east of Trainer and 1 mile north, so go ahead and turn to the west. Okay, and what you're going to do now is you're going to say Council Bluffs traffic, Cessna November 2335 Echo, 7 miles east, inbound 18, Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs traffic, right?
Council Bluffs traffic.
Council Bluffs traffic, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're 7 miles east of Council Bluffs, inbound 18, Council Bluffs.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Now you're descending at 1,000 feet per minute. You don't need to do that, so just bring your nose up a little bit. Put a little nose up trim in.
Okay.
That'll help reduce your speed. Yeah, right there, that's enough. That's enough. That might be too much. Okay? There you go. Just a nice gradual descent. Council Bluffs is straight ahead. You can see the runway in the distance.
Okay, yes, I can see it.
Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to cheat to the left just a little bit. We're going to come up on what we call a 45 entry. It's going to be 45 degrees to the downwind.
Okay.
Okay? So head toward Lake Manawa. You see Lake Manawa?
Yes, I see, sir.
Head straight toward it. And keep the descent going. Just lower your nose just a little bit. Put maybe one ball of nose down trim in. And we're going down to 2,100 feet. All right, there you go. Good. All right, 100 feet to go. Okay, go ahead and start your level off here. Pitch for level flight. Add your power back to about 22 or so, and then trim as required.
Okay, that should have been.
Okay, give me another couple hundred RPM. There you go, the nose may want to come up, so pitch down a little bit, put some nose down trim in. There you go. Anticipate what you need to do when you either add or subtract power. What do you have to do with your trim? Alright, so the runway is running north-south. We're going to be landing to the south. We're heading southerly right now, but the reason we're doing that is we're going to turn to make a 45 intercept.
Okay.
That way we can get an eye on other traffic that might be in the pattern. Okay, just head toward the Google plant. That's perfect. Now, if you look over, you'll see runway 32, which kind of intersects runway 1836. That's a perfect 45-degree intercept. If you lined up on runway 32, that would be a perfect 45 entry. Okay?
Okay, we'll just go and...
Yeah. Just keep holding this heading. Remember, you're in a headwind right now, so when you do turn to line up on runway 32, it's going to be a very shallow bank. Go ahead and give yourself another 100 RPM. There you go. All right, go ahead, nice, maybe 10 degrees of right bank and line up on runway 32. And we'll say something like this. I'll make the calls from here on out.
Okay.
Council bus traffic, Cessna November 2335 Echo is established on a 45 to the left downwind, runway 18, Council Bluffs. Okay, perfect, just line up on that runway. Now the wind's going to be blowing us to the right, so maybe your heading needs to be a little bit to the left of the runway. So hold it right about here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty good right there. Now at this point you want to be looking to the left, and you want to be looking to the right. Okay? We'll do our gums check. Gas is good, undercarriage is good, mixture's good, prop is good, switches are good, seatbelts are good. All right, let's go ahead and turn downwind. Okay, so we'll say this. Council Bluffs traffic, November 2335 Echo is left downwind 18, Council Bluffs. And I'm going to take the flight controls here.
You got the flight controls.
I've got the flight controls. And I'm going to put myself back at 2,100, our pattern altitude. I'm going to be parallel to that runway. Ideally, I want that runway about halfway up the strut, approximately, because that's what I've been doing all the day today. Okay. All right, life is good. Okay, I'm looking for my numbers. My number's 18. That's my next action point.
Yep.
Okay. Beam the numbers. I'm going to pull carb heat on. Power back to 1700. 10 degrees of flaps. And I'm just holding this airspeed until I get 75. Once I get 75, I'm going to let the nose come down.
Yeah, traffic, Cherokee 180 is turning left downwind, full stop. Yeah.
Now, this wind's blowing me out, so I'm going to turn now because by the time I end my turn, I'm going to be out where I need to be. Council Bluffs traffic, November 2335 Echo is left base, runway 18, touch and go. Council Bluffs. I don't ever want to roll past this road right here, Highway 6. Now I've got to turn in a little bit because the winds are going to blow me out, right? All right, so I'm 20 degrees of flaps. Finals clear to the right, finals clear left. I'm a little bit high, so I'm going to pull some power. I'm going to put in 30 degrees of flaps and begin my turn. Council Bluffs, that's November 2335 Echo is final 18, touch and go, Council Bluffs. Okay, so what I want is I want those numbers 1 fist above the shroud, and I want to maintain 65. I don't have any gusts today, so I can maintain 65 all the way down. So I should be trimmed for 65, and I pretty much am, okay? Add a little bit of power back so I don't descend too much. Just keep those numbers right there. Now, it looks like I'm high because I've got an upslope, okay? This airport is built on a hill. But as long as I keep the numbers right there, 1 fist above the shroud, and I keep my airspeed at 65, life is good. Now, watch to see what those numbers do, and I'm going to add power because the numbers look like they're sinking a little bit, so I want to hold that picture. So I got to add just a little bit of power. If the numbers start to descend, that means I'm high and I need to pull some power. But I'm just going to use whatever power is required to keep the numbers right there. Aim point, airspeed, aim point, airspeed, aim point, airspeed. 50 feet, that's 1,300 feet. I bring the power to idle. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Round out to wings level. Look at the end of the runway and just hold it off and just fly it to the ground. Okay?
Okay.
Flaps up, carb heat in, your power. Okay? You've got it. Your flight controls.
I got a flight control.
And we're going to do a touch and go. So add your power. It's like we're taking off again.
Nope.
So full power. Stay on that center line, whatever right rudder is required. Okay? When you get to 60, bring the shroud to the horizon. There you go. Bring that nose up. Try to stay on that center line. Okay? Come left a little, or come right a little bit. Stay on that center line. There you go. Fly that. Okay? Alright, just keep that pitch picture. Stay on that runway center line. Okay? This should be reading about 180, so about 5 degrees right of what you're flying. Okay? So right about there. Okay? You're going to climb out. Keep the wings level. Keep that little right rudder in there. You're going to go to 1,800 feet. 1,800 feet is 300 feet prior to pattern altitude. That's where you turn crosswind. Okay? Keep those wings level. Keep that right rudder in there. Keep yourself tracking straight. Runway is directly behind you. Good job. Just hold the wings right there. And be real light on those controls. Don't go ham fist on me. Okay, there's 1,800 feet. Go ahead and make your left turn. Council Bluffs traffic, November 2335 Echo is left crosswind 18. Full stop, Council Bluffs. Okay, a little bit of back pressure there. There you go. Okay, roll out here. Remember, the winds are going to blow us to the left. Okay, look to the right, look to the left. We're clear. Go ahead and turn downwind. It's going to be a little bit steeper bank angle, about 30 degrees, because we got that tailwind. Keep that climb going. Council Bluffs traffic, November 2335 Echo is left downwind to 18, Council Bluffs. All right, get to 2,100 feet and then pitch, power, and trim. Okay?
Okay.
All right, pull your power back. 2,200. Hold that picture. Okay, trim is required. Okay.
Okay.
You want 2,100 feet, so we're a little low right now. Okay. Gas gas is good, undercarriage is good, mixture is good, props good, switches are good, seat belts are good. Alright, you're beam your numbers, so pull your carb heat. Power back to 17, hold that nose up, hold that nose up. Power back to 17, don't let the nose drop. There you go, 10 degrees of flaps. Hold the nose up till you get 75. Okay, just hold it right there, level flight. Now, ease the nose down. Okay, now again, we don't want to turn past this road, so go ahead and start your turn now. Council Bluffs, November 2335 Echo is left base, runway 18, full stop, Council Bluffs. Okay, there you go, right about there. Remember, we got to turn into the wind a little bit, so it's not going to be perfectly westerly. Roll out right here, put in another 10 degrees of flaps. Okay, we're going to be high here, so pull a little bit of power off. Pull your power back to about 15. Finals clear to the right, finals clear to the left. Go ahead and turn the line up on your runway. Council Bluffs, that's November 2335 Echo is final 18, full stop, Council Bluffs. Okay, go ahead and drop your third final notch of flaps to 30 right there. And you're looking for 65, so hold the nose up to get 65. Pull the nose up trim if you need to. There you go, fly that. Okay, put your fist up there, you're good. Add your power back to 17 so you don't get too low. And all you're doing is you're managing your power and your pitch.
Okay.
Pitch for airspeed, power for your altitude. Your pitch is perfect because you're maintaining 65. Your altitude, your power looks good because those numbers are right there, one fist above the shroud. Just hold that picture. Don't let that picture change. Okay, be real light on the controls. Okay, lower that nose a little bit, and you're going between the two, aim point and airspeed, making adjustments to both. Okay. Pitch down just a little bit to keep your 65, okay?
Okay.
Looking good. All right, there's 50 feet. Start bringing your power to idle. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Gradual round out. Look at the end of the runway. Hold it off, a little bit of back pressure, hold it off and touch, okay? All right, don't touch the brakes, just let it roll out. You might have to add a little bit of power to get up to the next taxiway. And that's it, man.
Whoa, thank you.
Okay, you did good. Just stay on that center line. Okay, work your way back to that center line. Work on keeping that right knee on that white line. All right, I think we got some good video today. I think we got some good action. Okay, just be real smooth on those rudders. Don't go too far one way, don't go too far the other way. Okay, now we're coming up on the taxiway. You can pull your power back a little bit. Okay. Manage your energy. Use whatever brakes required to keep the airplane sustained in the turn onto the taxiway. Stay on that yellow line. Okay. All right, there you go. Make your right turn. You want to cross that hold short line. Okay, then go ahead and stop here and run your after landing check.
Radio call?
Hey, yeah, go ahead and do that. You can say you're clear of runway 18.
Council Bluffs traffic, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're clear of runway 18, Council Bluffs.
And run your after landing checklist.
After landing, transponder set to standby. Flaps up. Carburetor heat off, and lights as required. We should be good.
Yeah, we should be. All right. So you can turn landing light off now. If landing light, if we're nighttime, I'd put the taxi light on.
Okay.
All right. And then go ahead and let Council Bluffs know you're going to continue the taxi to the ramp. So Council Bluffs traffic, 2335 Echo, continuing the taxi to the ramp. Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs traffic, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo, taxiing to the ramp. Council Bluffs.
All right, keep that power at least 1,000 RPM so the engine doesn't struggle too much.
Okay.
And just work on keeping that center line. And we're going to stop just this side of that hold short line. Keep that hold short line visible in front of you. Okay, you're going to look to the right, look to the left, make sure the runways are clear. Okay, you're going to let Council Bluffs know that you're crossing runway 1432 at Charlie.
1432?
That's what the sign says.
Oh, or 32, doesn't
matter.
Okay, okay. Council Bluffs traffic, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're crossing 3214 through Charlie, Council Bluffs.
Clear one more time. And then go ahead and advance your position. Alright, follow the line to the left. Okay, keep that power up there to 1,000 RPM. Just keep the airplane moving, and let Council Bluffs know you're clear of all runways.
Council Bluffs, this is Cessna November 2335 Echo. We're clear of all runways, Council Bluffs.
Now, we can't park anywhere here because they're all taken, so we got to go up there to where 8 Echo Sierra is, okay?
Okay.
So just keep going straight. So go ahead and we're going to park just to the left of it. So keep going straight.
To the left, okay.
Keep going straight. Yeah, we got to park where there's actually some published T's, and I think...
There must be one to the left.
Yeah, there's definitely one to the left. Okay? Alright, there you go. Come right a little bit. You'll pick up on it here momentarily.
Okay, I think I see it.
There you go. Come right a little bit more. Come right. Right.
Right? Oh.
Yep.
Okay, not this one. Oh, I was looking. Okay, gotcha.
That one right there. Just put your right knee on that T-bar. Okay. You're real smooth with the brakes. Real smooth, real smooth. Forward a little bit. Just keep your wings right abeam. A little bit further, a little bit further. Good right there. Okay? Alright, now you got to run the securing edge or the securing aircraft checklist.
Okay, brakes.
Okay.
Set.
Okay, keep your feet on the brakes just in case. Okay.
Electrical switches are all off except for the beacon. Avionics.
Alright, when the propeller stops, then key off. Put the key up here. Turn your master switch off. And you're done, my friend.
All right.
Alright, that was a workout.
Woo.